Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an unyielding drive while others struggle to get off the couch? Why are some people so motivated, and how can we tap into that same source of motivation? Let's dive into an inspiring real-life story to illustrate the concept of motivation. This is the story of a man named Eric Weihenmayer. Eric was born with a rare condition that left him completely blind by the age of 13. But despite the adversity, Eric didn't let his blindness define him. Instead, he used it as a source of motivation to achieve the extraordinary. Eric's blindness became his motivation to see the world differently. He learned to climb mountains not by sight, but by touch and intuition. In doing so, he developed a unique perspective on the world. Eric's motivation wasn't just about climbing mountains, though. He wanted to prove that people with disabilities could achieve great things. And in 1999, Eric became the first blind person to reach the summit of Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world. So, what can we learn from Eric's story? It's that motivation isn't something that we're either born with or without. It's something we can cultivate. Motivation is a skill that we can develop like any other. It comes from within us, from our desires, our dreams, our goals. Firstly, motivation is sparked by a desire for change. Eric didn't want his blindness to limit him. He wanted to change the way people perceive disabilities. His desire for change was the spark that ignited his motivation. Secondly, motivation is fueled by goals. Eric set a clear, ambitious goal: to reach the summit of Mount Everest. This goal gave him direction, a path to follow, and a reason to keep pushing forward. Lastly, motivation is sustained by perseverance. Motivation isn't a one-time thing. It's something we have to nurture and maintain. Eric faced countless challenges on his journey to the summit, but he persevered, he kept going, and his motivation carried him to the top. So remember, motivation isn't a mystical force that some people are born with and others aren't. It's a fire that lives within all of us. It's a fire sparked by a desire for change, fueled by ambitious goals, and sustained by unwavering perseverance. This is the story of Eric Weihenmayer, a man who turned his blindness into a source of motivation to achieve the extraordinary. And it's a reminder to all of us that no matter what challenges we face, we have the power to tap into our own motivation and achieve our dreams. Motivation is not a gift, but a skill that can be cultivated, nurtured, and used to propel us towards our goals. So ask yourself, what sparks your motivation? What fuels it? And how will you persevere to sustain it?